5 signs your partner is not respecting your boundaries. This may seem like an odd thing to go over. Obviously, if the partner is not respecting your boundaries, then they are not respecting your boundaries. However, there are many more subtle ways that partners can begin to not respect your boundaries. Knowing the early warning signs can help limit the boundaries they overstep and help you get a handle on the situation. 1. They seem to be testing them. If your partner keeps going close to your boundaries, whatever they may be, but not overstepping them, it would seem like they are testing you. If it happens once or twice, it probably wasn't on purpose. If it keeps happening time after time, then it may signal that your partner is no longer respecting your boundaries. 2. Guilt tripping. If your partner starts or continues based on the situation, guilt tripping you about your set of boundaries, then they do not respect them. Respecting you as a person and your boundaries would mean not questioning them, as long as they are healthy boundaries. Guilt tripping can be subtle. Your partner can say something that isn't direct towards your boundary, or it can be outright. Your partner could say how dumb they believe your boundary is, or how all other couples do that in public, so your boundary doesn't make any sense. 3. Feeling unsafe talking about boundaries. In a healthy and respectful relationship, each person in the relationship should feel safe talking about their thoughts, feelings, and boundaries. A relationship is essentially supposed to be a safe place for an individual. That means if you feel like an argument or something more is going to break out over another conversation about boundaries, then your partner is blatantly disrespecting your boundaries. Someone who respects your boundaries would make you feel like you could always go to them about those said boundaries. 4. Not listening to you. If you have the initial boundary setting conversation and they seem to not be taking it seriously, then that is a very early sign that they are not going to respect your boundaries. If you are being direct and letting them know this conversation and these boundaries are important to you, then they should be listening attentively and respectfully. Even if they listen during the initial conversation, there is always the possibility of them not listening later on. Maybe they do something that hits one of your boundaries and you politely remind them about it. If they are not listening, then they clearly do not respect this boundary or you. 5. They don't try to understand. Everyone has different reasons for setting boundaries. Some are much harder to understand than others. Those in a respectful relationship will get their partners trying to understand where they are coming from and how to help them. However, those with partners that already do not have respect will have partners that do not try and see things from their point of view. The want to understand comes of a place of deep compassion, which is something everyone wants in a relationship, but something not everyone has. If your partner is not trying to understand where your boundaries are coming from, then they don't truly want to help you uphold these boundaries. If you get a partner that is showing signs of not respecting your boundaries, then it is best to get ahead. Talk to them directly and see if it is something that they forget or something that you two can work out together. If this does not work, it may be time to analyze your relationship and think about leaving. You deserve to be with someone who respects you.